Hi everybody, welcome to the video surprise of the day. Today's video surprise is on the Lexus TX500h S Sport Performance Premium. So I'm going to do a review on this one in particular. Please hammer the subscribe button, the bell icon to be notified new videos. If you like my video to the end, please help me out with a thumbs up. The beautiful color we have here is called Celestial Silver Metallic. And it's a very beautiful color, and you notice on the Lexus models a little bit more flakes. You probably can see that in the sun, but today unfortunately it's been raining, but I still decided to film because the day that I decided to film is the day that I had time to do it. So this is the TX500h F Sport Performance Premium. Lexus has a number of TX models. There's the TX350F handling, and there's also the TX500h F Sport Performance Premium, and there's a TX500h F Sport Performance Luxury. So this one is the best three-row SUV in terms of capacity on the Lexus product line, in my opinion. We have here for the engine compartment, you know there's an insulation blanket in the engine compartment. It is a 2.4-liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engine with electric motors. So, and it gives the output of 366 horsepower and 406 pound-feet of torque. Also has the Direct4 all-wheel drive system, a 6-speed automatic transmission, and it could tow up with a maximum capacity of 5,000 pounds. So, in addition, the EPA fuel economy is 27 city, 28 highway. So it's not bad at all. You're probably going to get around 27 in my opinion, and it depends on your driving condition, road condition, weather conditions, etc. Right? And I actually like this turbo, and the little beauty cover I could say over here is actually aerodynamic, so I guess it does a function in this case. And nice size vehicle, definitely enough power, and I've driven this vehicle as well, and also purchased one as well. So I have to tell you that. And this one in particular, Celestial Silver Metallic, Windchill Pearl is another color. Incarnito is really hard to find, but they have that color as well. And let's take a look at the front driver's side. Mark Levinson sound system, power mirrors, power locks, and you got the lumbar support. I think it's only a 2-way lumbar support. And you want 4-way, you got to get the luxury for the F Sport. F Sport embroidered on the headrest. Side. Well, first of all, you got the odometer settings, the brightness, the gas cap release, the lift gate. Take a look at the more of the driver's side here, and you notice there's some gloss black panel trim pieces, which doesn't bother me, but fingerprint magnet though. And you got 3 different views. If you push the button, the arrow to the left, to the left, to the left, or to the right, to the right, to the right. And you can change the screen here. So let's see which view fits you the most. And you know, there's like a hybrid mode, there's a compass mode, and there's the basic trick mode, I guess, MPG mode, that's what we call it. On the, you got the different cruise control, the radio settings on the bottom over there, and you also got the controls for the loudness of the sound system as well. So on the left over here on the stock, you got the lights and stuff like that. You got the fog lights as well, the turn signal, of course. And on the right over here, you got the windshield wiper functions, including mist, all right, and you can set the intermittent wipers. The infotainment screen is very similar to the ones you find on the NX and the RX. In fact, it actually is the same size as the RX. If you're looking for a cover to put on the infotainment screen, you might want to look into the RX one as well too. So shifter is the new similar shifter. But one thing I want to point out, if you get this vehicle, make sure you get the panoramic monitor feature, right? That's a really great feature. It says you parking, 360 view and stuff like that. It will save you from hitting items and also backing up, especially a vehicle this big in particular. Back to this particular vehicle over here. Yes, they got the CarPlay, Android Auto, and you also gonna have this Google Maps, which defaults to Lexus. Storage area down here that moves around. 2 cup holders that are removable. And you got plenty of storage in the center console as well too. The seats over here are pretty nice as well on the front driver's side. You got the glove compartment that's filtered, and you got this Alcantara trim piece. Not much wood finish except the cup holder area. So on the 500H, yeah, you get the door ajar, all right, the lights will go on, or just the lights. You get SOS, and also a sunglass holder. The other thing you get is this nice sun visor. So I'm going to do a sun visor test. 3, 2, 1. It's probably like a 8 out of 10. Not bad at all. And it works great. Visibility out the 8 pillars are great in this vehicle. Yes, it's a big size vehicle. It's not hard to drive at all. If you're coming from an RX or something smaller, yeah, it would be easy to drive still. And here's a look at the front passenger here. You got lumbar support. Yes, it's two-way lumbar support. And a lot of space. It feels really spacious. It's not cramped or anything like that. I think the RX is a little bit more cramped in my opinion. But if you like a bigger size, the TX may be the vehicle for you. So there's plenty of room looking inward from outside as well. And seats, well, these are the black seats. You could get it in birch seats, birch and black. And also on the second row here, you notice Levinson as well, the speakers. And 2 seats on the second row because this is a hybrid. One other thing you could get on the seats is peppercorn color, and it's brownish, but I never could find that one in the dealer yet. Haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure there is some. I mentioned the second row only has room for 2, so they only have 2 seats in the back, but those 2 seats you can actually control the reclining, so this is really nice, right? The visibility out of the back windows are pretty nice as well, and visibility out of the second row to the front is not bad at all. It doesn't feel like a bus or a minivan. Yes, I'm 5'6", and there's plenty of headroom and plenty of knee room. And the vents are on the top over here, of course. You got the lights. The second row does have ventilated seats, so the people sitting on the second row, you could change the temperature. You could heat seats or cool seats as well, especially in the hot summer days. You got those cup holders that you can move around in the vehicle. You can move it to over here, for example, right? Or you could just buy extra cup holders. Now, those are washable as well. And you can move this seat forward or you can move it back. I mean, it reclines quite back. I mean, I could show you that over here maybe, but it's hard to film. So you can recline all the way back over here on a long drive. That feels very comfortable, especially for the lower back. So that's a nice feature to have overall. And I think they have room really to add 3 people in the back instead of 2, but it's going to be a little more tight. But you probably could sell more Lexus TX that way. So, no, one little tad bit of information. If you get the TX350, you might be able to get 3 people in the second row, so you can sit up to 7. But that's not going to be a hybrid on the TX350, right? There's a TX400 that's going to come out soon. To be seen, I guess it's going to be just a similar hyper system, but not going to be as strong and powerful as this 500H model, right? So we may not have the turbo engine, just a regular naturally aspirated or engine in particular. I don't know. So that's something that I wanted to point out. So if you're researching, there's a TX400 that's going to come out soon, right? And you hit the button, it releases, you could get out. And a little bit of climate control on the second row here. You could, you know, have it blow in your feet or blow in different areas. You got the ventilated seats, so you got heated seats. You can play with those functions as well too. And it's a USB-C charging ports over here as well, so you could charge your phone or wherever your device is if they support it. Another look at this over here. You also go raise the temperature and lower the temperature, and there's a little storage area as well over in that area. So you got map pockets. I think the quality fit and finish is not bad. This vehicle is made in the US of A, so a lot of components are made in US of A, and I actually didn't notice that much except one little area I'm going to point out at the end, and that's the little trim piece, you know, in particular. But the Levinson sound system is awesome. Let's take a look at the back of the vehicle here. With all seats up, you're going to achieve a 20.2 cubic feet of capacity. With the third row down is 57.4 cubic feet of capacity and 97 cubic feet of capacity with all the seats down. You just hit this button to go up like that. Hit the other button over here to make it go down, and if you hit the other button, then it will go down. You don't have to hold the button in particular, which is nice. Yes, you purchase the cargo mats. It doesn't cover the third row seat somehow. So this one bounced back because the other seats are too close, and that happens. So I can show you that over here wasn't planned. So basically, you have to lower the seat or move the seat forward a little bit on the second row for the seat to go down. Something that it's not going to be the fastest thing if you use this particular automatic seat lowering mechanism, I guess. So you hit that button and you expect to spend some time just watching it go down. So, but it's pretty good. It works well. It's just like it's not going to be the fastest thing. And overall, I mean, you have all the seats down. You're going to get the maximum capacity. You can see that there's a lot of space over here, and you can actually go to Home Depot or Lowe's, wherever, and you go carry what you need to buy and bring it home. That's the advantage of this vehicle. It does it all for you, right? And there is a spare tire underneath this, and I didn't get to film that, but so that's something that's important to have. They have a jack set as well. Hit the button, then the lift gate will close, and Lexus spelled out in the back. Lexus. So Lexus spelled out. I mentioned very modern, and you also see TX500h Direct 4. So this is a very powerful, strong vehicle that handles great. Okay, so these are 22-inch wheels, and it's a 255/45R22. There's a lot of tire selection on Tire Rack, and you can check it out as well. Michelin Cross Climate 2 is one of them. You also got the Michelin Ice one. You also have the Goodyear. You got the Bridgestone, which Bridgestone Lenza, which some people like that one. The Continental. Also, there is the Yokohama tires on it as well too. So just check those out. I'm gonna be quiet a little bit so you could hear a little bit on the drive and see how it sounds. As you can see, this vehicle is very great noise insulation and pretty quiet overall, in my opinion, right? It handles great, yes, with the rear wheel steering as well. So 0 to 60 time listed on the Lexus brochure is 6.1 seconds. It's probably that. Remember, it's 27 city, 28 highway, and 27 overall. Not bad fuel economy, but if you drive in the city, I actually don't achieve the MPG. So actually, it's a lot less than that, probably like 23 or so, right? And the other thing is like there's different models for the 500h. Keep note that there's a luxury one. This is just the performance premium. So if you want more features, you want to go for the luxury one. Here's my pros and cons on this particular vehicle. This is the 500h Sport Performance Premium, and very modern, very beautiful exterior. Yes, they share some of the similar colors that you find in the Grand Highlander, but what's underneath, you're gonna get a little bit more with the Lexus TX in terms of the rear wheel steering. You got a better sound system with a Levinson sound system as well. Panoramic View Monitor is pretty nice, and you should get that feature. Levinson and the Panoramic 360 camera is extra, but I think this vehicle will stand the test of time and look really nice. Con parts is basically this vehicle only sits 6 people. Unfortunately, the back seat only can sit 2 because they want a comfort instead of capacity from Lexus. And also the wheel arches has some noticeable gaps. Other notable competition in this vehicle is the Acura MDX Type S, Audi Q7, BMW X5, Genesis GV80, Lincoln Aviator, and a Mercedes GL 450, Volvo XC90. Hopefully you like this video. We appreciate a thumbs up, comment to share, please leave below. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.